Some big and well-known names in Illinois took the stage last night at the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah, we had Governor J.B. Pritzker speaking, former President Barack Obama, and before him, former First Lady Michelle Obama, urging Democrats to unite behind Kamala Harris. We're going to start with Mugo Odigwe this morning, live outside the UC, with some of what they had to say last night. Hey, Mugo.
Yeah, good morning to you both. So Governor J.B. Pritzker spoke ahead of the Obamas, and he spent a good portion of his speech criticizing former President Donald Trump. He even called him a con artist.
Donald Trump thinks that we should trust him on the economy because he claims to be very rich. But take it from an actual billionaire. Trump is rich in only one thing: stupidity.
Pritzker also highlighted the economic policies of the Biden-Harris administration as being supportive of working and middle-class families. He argued the country is in need of a president who will provide serenity, something he said Trump can't do. He also said it's time we stop expecting women to clean up messes without the authority and the title to match the job. When it was her turn to speak, former First Lady Michelle Obama noted that hope is making a comeback. She urged Democrats to get to work, remain united, and to not be complacent because they still have work to do to win in November. Then she talked about Kamala Harris not only being more than ready for this moment, but that she is one of the most qualified people ever to seek the office of the presidency.
Kamala knows, like we do, that regardless of where you come from, what you look like, who you love, how you worship, or what's in your bank account, we all deserve the opportunity to build a decent life. All of our contributions deserve to be accepted and valued, because no one has a monopoly on what it means to be an American. No one.
After her speech, she introduced her husband, former President Barack Obama. Obama sought to paint Trump as a dangerous candidate who is seeking a second term in the White House for his own personal gain. He accused Republicans of pushing a message of fear, but said Democrats must demonstrate to voters that the government can help them and pursue new ideas to address current challenges. He encouraged the country to leave the chaos of Trump's administration behind in pursuit of a new chapter ushered in by Harris.
I believe that's what we yearn for. A return to an America where we work together and look out for each other. A restoration of what Lincoln called, on the eve of Civil War, our bonds of affection. An America that taps what he called the better angels of our nature. That is what this election is about.
And today's theme is a fight for our freedoms. Former President Bill Clinton and VP candidate Tim Walz will speak later tonight. We're live outside the United Center. Mugo Odigwe, CBS News, Chicago.